those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Get in the rank, swing. Get in the rank, nigga. Get in the rank, swing. Get in the rank, swing. Get in the rank, swing. Get in the rank, nigga.
What up? What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Double Doses just wrapped up. Unguarded with Supermax, and we're back live already with DeMarcus for sure. Fire D. What the community is calling one of our most skilled fighters, and definitely an event that I am looking forward to when it comes to his fight with that one white boy, John. Now, we never seen John, and all we got is, a little bit of sparring. But we have a lot of talk coming from John, man, and it's gotten you, I guess, riled up, man. You called me up like, yo, Ness, I gotta do my Unguarded. You wanted to do yours as early as Friday, and I'm like, no, man, calm down, man. Let's let the people get an opportunity to drop those questions to you, man, because I'm sure people are gonna want to ask you some things, man. But DeMarcus, for sure, Fire D, brother, how are you?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. It's another day, man. And yeah, man. I wanted to do it, man. Dude was talking a lot of shit, man. You know what I mean?
So what was it that you heard, and where did you hear it? What exactly happened? What got you most upset?
Really because he don't really know shit about boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? And then the call with Jeff Mayweather, and he posted that stupid ass question. You know what I'm saying? And Jeff didn't even know what the hell he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So clear that up. Clear that up, man, because he did bring up your amateur background. Are you 3-3, and are you a Golden Gloves champ? Yep, I am. Okay. And see, that's how I know he don't know nothing about boxing. That's why I know I'm gonna beat his ass. Because, you know what I'm saying, we have Golden Gloves every January. And no matter how many fights you got, you can get into it. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, my second fight was in the Golden Gloves. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's a difference. See, you know what I'm saying? With 10 fights, when you talk about 10 fights to get in, those are national tournaments. You know what I'm saying? See, this is a city tournament, Golden Gloves. It go to every city. You know what I'm saying? Houston got to go. And that's another thing I got to tell you, too. I'm not from Houston. I'm from Dallas.
Okay, my bad.
I'm from Dallas. Yeah,
well,
and so I fought in two Golden Gloves.
I know that now because I know that now because I heard you've been getting with them Dallas boys, man. I know you met Big Kendrick, and then you also got some work and met Marvin. So yeah, man, that's definitely putting a smile on my face, man. Watching the community grow, man. So it was more the question that he posted to Jeff Mayweather about, your amateur background and
yeah. He really trying to make me out to be a fool, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when nobody try to embarrass me or something like that. When they don't know what the fuck they talking about. You know what I'm saying? See, that let me know right now the people he talking about is pros in his corner or whatever. They don't know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? If they is pros, they trash. Don't nobody know about them. And I beat their ass too.
Now how's it feel?
And I'm gonna beat his ass.
How's it feel for you having a guy that doesn't know you? He's only watched you on tape, you know what I mean? But he's so confident, he feels that this fight isn't going a distance, whether it's you knock him out or he knocks you out. But this is the kind of energy that he's bringing into the ring.
I mean, all that just let me know is that he really don't know nothing about boxing. You know what I'm saying? When you talking about you gonna get somebody out of there and you ain't never even had a fight, you know what I'm saying? Most likely you finna get in there and get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? He don't know nothing about boxing. That really, you know what I'm saying? It made me mad at the same time. But, you know what I mean? It ain't no different from what Shawn did. You know what I'm saying? He just taking it a little too far. Doing every time, it seems like every time he have a comment, he mention me. he know everything about me. I don't even know nothing about him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, DeMarcus, I love it, man.
He definitely
you know what I'm saying?
did his
This is Francis from Toronto, Canada. You know what I'm saying? And I see your fight that you had, and you know what I'm saying, great skill. You know what I'm saying, good left and right hand, good power on your shots. Is there anything? First of all, I just want to ask you, when you're working out, right? What type of music, you know what I'm saying, do you run to, or work out, or fight to, or train to, or whatever you could do?
If I'm listening to music, it's gonna be rap. You know what I'm saying? While I'm working out. You know what I'm saying? Because
any particular artist?
No, I listen to a lot of artists, man. You know.
Okay.
No Cap, Vaughn, Keith Vaughn, No Cap, G Herbo, Rollo Rodriguez. You know, and then you know the big names everybody else listen to. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing.
Okay. Also, I want to ask you, based off, you know, what I mean, the little bit of sparring and footage that you've seen from your opponent, is there anything that you have that concerns you about his skill set?
Nah, man, he can't mess with me, man. He's a tune-up fight.
But how do you know that if you never seen him?
I mean, you know, I see one thing about me is I'm in the amateur program. So, you know what I'm saying? I came to the border war with 6 fights, but I've been boxing for way longer. I've been training for way longer than I've been fighting. You know, I was training for at least 3 years before I started fighting. So I didn't see people who can fight. You know what I'm saying? In the amateur program, I done seen people who got skills. I done seen pros. I done been in there with pros. I done been in there with world champions. So, you know what I'm saying? When I look at him, and then another thing, he's sparring outside. You sending outside videos. Every sparring I seen is in the gym, in somebody's gym. I'm sparring with amateurs who got amateur experience or pros. You know what I'm saying? That's the only people I'm sparring with. I'm not sparring with no pushover that I'm finding on the street. None of that.
I love it.
And then it looked like the second dude started getting on his ass.
So for you, you just think you're a different level.
Yeah, it's levels to it. Most definitely. It's levels, and he gonna find out on Saturday. I can't wait to get my hands on him.
Now, it doesn't intrigue you at all that a guy that hasn't had any amateur fights is trying, like, he tried to make fights only with top guys, like, so he must know something.
I mean, you know, it's like, all right to believe in yourself,
it's
you know,
not, it's not like he hasn't
the
seen
facts is still facts. Is, you know, if I'm on a different level, then it don't matter how much, you know what I'm saying, belief you got in yourself. Yeah, it's like when I first got in the gym, my first sparring match, you know what I'm saying? I just knew I was going to beat his ass. I'm looking at him sparring. I was like, oh, I got his card. And I got in there, and it was a whole nother story.
Beat your ass, huh?
Yeah, he got on my ass, straight up. And then, you know, from there, you know what I'm saying, ass whoopings build character, you feel me? And I started learning, and I'm going to get this motherfucker some character when I beat his ass on Saturday.
So another thing that he said, he's made up this whole thing in his mind that you could have made 160 and you was going to make 160 for Elias, and because Elias got more amateur fights and he got a bigger name in border wars, you was going to make 160. Once Elias pulled out, and you don't know the white boy, you're like, man, I ain't gonna make it no more. He thinks you undisciplined. What's the story behind you not taking this fight at 160?
Well, you know, even with Elias, I would have tried to make 160 with Elias. That was the plan, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, I'm coming down from 211 pounds. You know what I mean? That's a lot of weight, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't had nothing to do with him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if Elias was still here, I probably would have told him, hey, can you do it? But, you know what I'm saying? It didn't have nothing to do with him really at all. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care what he think.
So 211, bro, that's like, what, man? That's like 50-something pounds, man. Why? Why so much weight?
Because that's my prime weight. You know what I'm saying? When I fought Golden Gloves at once, and won the Golden Gloves title, I was well, you know what I'm saying, a championship belt, you know what I'm saying, because there's a lot of them. But when I won Golden Gloves, I was at 165, and I was faster, stronger, you know what I'm saying. So I was trying to make 160 for me. It didn't have nothing to do with either one of my opponents. You know what I'm saying? When you asked me, I was like 168 or 160. but I'm trying to get to 160. You know what I'm saying? So,
but
because I know that's a better fight for me.
But my thing is, why go back up so high? That's 50-something pounds you ballooned. What happened?
You know what, man? It was just, Corona, man. The gyms closed down. You know what I'm saying? I really just once the Corona hit and the gyms started closing down, I started a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just kicking it a lot, not really working out as much as I should have. You know what I mean? So that's how I blew up. I was actually bigger than I was for when I fought Shawn, because I think I was barely at 200 when I came down to fight Shawn.
All right.
Barely like 5.
So
damn.
Jump in.
Yeah, man. Damn, that's amazing. Tell us about the journey. Like, help those who are having trouble getting off the couch and just the thought of losing that type of weight. Give us, like, the diet plan or just, some type of regimen that you went through that you're able to share with us.
Oh man, we were talking about the diet plan. I do pretty much do intermittent fasting. Probably eat one small meal a day and drink a lot of water, and just make sure I work out every day. You know what I'm saying, to push myself. You know what I'm saying, and that's the diet, man. And just it's just going. If you want to do it, you're gonna do it. I mean, look at Marvin, man. He been putting in the work. You know what I'm saying, and he done it. You know what I'm saying. There's a lot of boxers when you come from the amateur background. You see a lot of boxers doing it. A lot of boxers cutting a lot of weight. So, you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I'm saying, something that we do.
Well, see, for me, I was coming from 230 and I got down to 180, 175. And all I did was just, I trained twice a day, ran twice a day. I watched what I ate, eat smaller meals. So it's different for everybody else, and the drive is different because, some days you just don't want to do it. But you got to get up and do it, you know what I mean? Tell us a little bit about that sparring experience or that experience working out with Marvin and them in the gym.
It was good, man. It was real good, man. At that time, I hadn't even sparred in probably a month. I hadn't sparred so Marvin was my first sparring back, coming back to sparring or whatever. It was Marvin and another guy in my gym. So it was good, man. Good work.
How would you rate Marvin compared to the guys that you normally spar at your gym? Man,
Marvin is good, man. Marvin is good, man. He's already ready for, if he wanted to go amateur, he's already ready for that, level. So that's how I rate him.
Let me get your prediction on his fight. You were at the last fight, so you got to see for sure. You got to see Fire Flame Terrell Harris in person. What's your thoughts of him? And what do you think of that fight?
Man, that's going to be a good fight, man. Personally, I can't wait to see that fight. I want to watch it myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call a winner, you know what I'm saying? Because I like both of them. But, you know what I'm saying? I know it's going to be a good fight. And I don't know what Terrell been doing from that sparring he sent. I don't know. I really didn't, feel that. But, you know what I'm saying? I know that Marvin coming. So we're going to see him. Marvin the champ. So we're going to see if, Fire going to take it or if Marvin going to remain champion.
So there's a lot of Texas alliance going around, man. Like the so many guys in Texas are joining Border Wars, and you guys are kind of having your own little team. But it's like you said, Marvin's the champ, and there's a possibility those titles get vacated too, because he wants to keep going down, and he says his next fight will be at 175. Would you fight Marvin if the opportunity were there, or fight for those vacant titles at the division that he's gonna be vacating since he wants to go down? Because I know you can go up and down, right? Your fight with Shawn was at 175. This one will be at 68.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I probably won't fight for those titles, man. Those are too big, man. I feel like I'm better, I'm stronger, I'm faster at the lower weights. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather fight at lower weights. I can go down in the future, I want to fight at 60, 68, and 54. Those are the weights I want to fight at.
Now, there's a lot of talk about you being eligible after this fight. Like, if you can beat White Boy, you meet the criteria needed to give Mitty and yourself a vacant title shot, right? Because what happened is at 160, we had a champion by the name of Southside Ducey, somewhere in the Midwest. I can't remember. Missouri. He was from Missouri, and he's MIA. So it's been over a year, 12 months, something like that. We have to strip him. So we'll present a new title when the time is right. Right now, Mitty's the only 3-0. The rules are you got to have at least 2 fights in Border Wars. It's still not solid as to whether they got to be 2 wins or just 2 fights. I like to believe you should have 2 wins before you get a title shot. That being said, if you do beat White Boy, you will have 2 wins. And if you wanted to fight Mitty for that title, that can probably happen. Have you given that thought? I'm sure you heard me say this to other people on other shows. And what do you think?
Man, you know what? I would love to fight Mitty. You know what I mean? And he's a formidable opponent. You know what I'm saying? Someone that I respect. You know what I'm saying? I respect his skill set. I respect his personality. And I would love that fight. You know what I'm saying? So after this, I would be looking forward to that fight.
Now, did you see anything, or are you looking forward to the fight simply because you get to share the ring with, a formidable opponent and there's a title on the line? Or are you taking that fight if the time came because you seen something that day in Dallas and you feel maybe you can do a little better than Elias?
Man, it's not that I seen anything. You know what I mean? It's just that, man, I want to fight the best too, because just like when homeboy asked that question, he said it's just the beginning. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? When my 6 fights is just the beginning, my 1 fight in Border War is just the beginning. So you know what I mean? Me fighting Mitty, that's gonna be a good challenge for me. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully I can overcome it.
Definitely. Francis, you want to add anything before I go to the people's questions?
Nah, you can go to people's question, man. I want to hear because I might just feed off of what they saying.
All right. Well, let's see here. So we got the first one coming from Kendrick. He's our newest heavyweight. He's out there in Dallas. He actually says, "What's up, DeMarcus? Met you last Saturday at the gym. You're looking good and sharp, man. It's good and sharp, champ. How many more fights you plan to have in Border Wars? Are you also going for the belts?"
Yeah, sure. I want to go for the belts, man. I'm thinking about, man, maybe 2 more fights after White Boy. Maybe 2 more fights in Border Wars. I'm not sure though. You never know what happened to that, but I do definitely want to fight Mitty, and after that, I want to see if I can get a fight with Corrie.
Oh, so you've been watching Corrie, huh?
Corrie Frank.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I respect his skill set too, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Those guys, like him, Mitty, those guys that I want to challenge myself against. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else who's in the amateur program, who got 14 fights and the Golden Glove, so we can both come with something to the table. You know what I mean?
Now, was it sheerly just his record and his accolades what makes you want to get in there with him, or did you hear his interview and you like the way he talking and you want to be the one to maybe change that?
I like both of them, man. You know what I'm saying? I like his record. You know what I'm saying? I like his accolades. I did listen to his interview. You know what I'm saying? I like, his attitude. You know what I'm saying? He sounds like somebody from the amateur. You know what I'm saying? He sounds like he got a lot of confidence. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, I know what I can do. I know my skills. So, we can put 2 and 2 together and we can make a good fight happen.
Now, what did you think of the fact that he says he's Border Wars pound for pound number 1, that we just don't know it yet? I
don't know, man. Hey, you can say what you want to say and you got to prove it though. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to prove it. He gonna have to get through. He gonna have to get through me, and he gonna have to get through Mitty. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. And I think me personally, I think Mitty and Marvin. You know what I'm saying? Because not to exclude you. You undefeated too, ain't you, Ness?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm in a whole nother weight. That's the weight you talking in the right divisions, because all you guys are around that division, man. But Let me see here. We're going to go out to your opponent, John, that one white boy. He says, looking forward to sharing the ring with you, champ. No question, just wanted to say, nice belt, but it would look better on me. Obviously, we used the picture of you in, when you won the belt. So I guess he wants that one. We got Smoke 'em Out Jay, the newest heavyweight from Las Vegas, who says, what are some of the differences training now versus when you first started in Border Wars? Example, please, good luck in your fight, champ. So obviously this is his first time in Border Wars, so he's looking for some advice and just wants to know some of the differences in training versus now and your first time fighting in Border Wars.
Really, the difference is just, man, I just looking forward to the next fight, man. You know what I'm saying? I loved the first experience. You know what I'm saying? I loved everything, how it went down. And, you know what I'm saying? It's really no difference, man. I'm always just training myself to get better and better. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm training every fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get better at what I do.
So the corona didn't affect you at all? You didn't have to do anything different?
No, man. I'm probably immune to that. That's how I feel.
So but in terms of gyms and sparring, none of that changed?
Like I said, when the corona first hit, our gym closed down, so that kind of slowed me down. You know what I mean? And that's really it, man. With the gym open back up and we back working, man.
All right. Adrian Rowan from Wisconsin, he took on Dan the Man in last season. He says, what's your greatest strengths in the ring, and are there anything you feel like you could improve on?
Good question.
Well, first off, there's plenty of things I can improve on, and that's what I'm working on every time I fight. You know what I'm saying? To improve and get better and look better. And my biggest strength in the ring is my mind, my ability to think inside the fight. You know what I'm saying? Keep composure and adjust to what I need to do to win the fight.
Nice. We got Sir Bishop, just got on the pound for pound list himself at number 5. He says, shout out to my man for Surefire D. Question, who do you have winning the Earl Spence versus Danny Garcia fight this weekend?
Man, y'all know I got Earl, man. I'd be a fool not to pick Earl.
We got Eric Cruz also in that Dallas, Irving, Fort Worth area. He says, welcome back for Surefire. Since the last Border Wars, what other fights have you added to your record, or what have you done that you feel can come in helpful for this fight?
Well, like I said, because of the corona hit right after that, we closed everything down. So I hadn't had any more fights. I was planning on fighting after the Border Wars, but I didn't because of the corona and all the tournaments got shut down. But I have been doing a lot of strength and conditioning. So I've been working on my strength and my power. So, that's one thing I've been working on.
All right. We got Eddie Bola de Grasa. I'm sure you met him last time out. He says, welcome back. DeMarcus, have you had any amateur fights since the last Border Wars fight? And what keeps you coming back to Border Wars? Well, you answered half of that, I guess. You couldn't fight because of the corona. But what keeps you coming back, champ?
Man, I just love what y'all doing, man. Just to be honest, man, I love what y'all doing, man. I love that the competition is growing. You know what I'm saying? People are seeing that they coming in. You know what I mean? So, that's why I want to fight Corrie, because, you know what I'm saying, that's something, you know what I'm saying, that I would like to fight, you know what I'm saying? And, I like what y'all doing, man. The promotion, all that, man.
So let me ask you, how was it different fighting Corrie in Border Wars versus the amateurs? Like, tell me, what wouldn't you know? Like, would you know his backstory, or would you find out the day of? Like, tell the people, how would that be if you were to fight Corrie? What would you know and not know versus everything you get to know by meeting them through Border Wars?
Man, and the amateurs, man, it's crazy, man. You don't know who you fight. You don't know what they got until you get there. You know what I'm saying? You get there, it's how it works. You get to a tournament, you know what I'm saying? Everybody do their weigh-ins, and they put the list up. Everybody rush to the list. You trying to see who you fighting. They're going to say, you fighting such and such from such and such gym. So now you looking at, you trying to see who from that gym and you trying to see who he is, then somebody will tell you, oh, that's the guy you fighting right there. And that's how you know. Only thing you know is you get a look at him. You know what I'm saying? If you don't already know who he is, that's how you know. You know what I'm saying? So
wait,
here, you know.
So wait a minute. So wait a minute. Let me ask you. So you get a look at him. That's all you know. You don't even get his amateur record. You don't even know how many wins and losses.
No, not most of the time you don't.
Wow.
But really, to be honest, I didn't know how many fights the guys I fought and the amateurs had until after I got out the ring with them. And I talked to them, or they'll talk to me, and we hey, how many fights you got? How long you been doing this? You know what I'm saying? You really don't get to know them until after or before you fight them.
Damn, that must suck. Does that add to the anxiety, or you think at this point for you, you know, knowing, not knowing, it don't matter?
I mean, most definitely when you first start, it's you know, you got a lot of anxiety because you don't know. But when you start doing it a lot, you start fighting different people. It just start to, you're not as anxious no more, and you know, don't have the same feeling. So that's why I say, without me knowing White Boy or what he got, you know what I'm saying, I'm comfortable with my skill set, and I'm comfortable with what I got, what I'm bringing to the table to know I can beat him. Because, you know, when I went to the Golden Gloves, I didn't know who I was fighting, but I had my mindset on winning. And that's what I did.
Nice. All right, we got Mission Impossible, your former opponent. He says, looking forward to seeing you at a lighter weight class, brother. May the best man win. All right, so just a good statement, and happy to see you going down. You know,
I heard.
He's
I heard
actually
how he
going
was cheering
up.
on my. He was cheering on White Boy, talking about he want him to avenge his loss. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna avenge your loss, bro. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, if you want to come get this rematch at 168, you can come get that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat you better. I'm gonna beat you better this time.
Yo, did he really say that? I thought he said something different. I'm shocked.
I don't remember either, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I'm paying attention, man. He said, "Hey, avenge my loss, brother." That's what he said.
No,
fuck
I'm
out
paying
that.
attention.
That's so funny. Cause
I would like to fight him again. You know what I'm saying? I said 2 more, but like I said, you never know, man, because you never know what's gonna happen. So right now, I got my eyes set on Mitty and Corrie. You know what I'm saying? If Shawn want a rematch, I'd love to give Shawn a rematch. You know what I'm saying?
What about
Adrian?
Adrian?
You never know who he's gonna join.
Did you see Adrian's fight with Dan the Man from Washington, Adrian from Wisconsin, and Dan the Man from Washington? Did you watch that fight at Stephen Cunningham's gym or no? That was the last season.
I may have watched it. I think I did. I think I may have watched it. What weight did they fight at?
They fought at 168, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, because Adrian also wants a shot at Mitty, you know. But he's taking his time.
Everybody want Mitty, man.
Everybody want Mitty, but everybody taking their time. Mitty gonna get old. Mitty gonna get old because of this corona. He's stuck over there, so this the right time. Somebody gotta get him right out of corona, man. So
I'm sure Mitty over there training, man.
Yeah, he actually submitted footage with him and Naja in the gym. So yeah, man, and he won't be sleeping, man.
Not at all.
Nah, not at all, man. He know everybody got a look at him. Everybody's got their eyes on him, man.
And he's doing Zoom workouts with Cruz and all these guys. So yeah, he in shape, man.
We got Iron Sal. Iron Sal in California says, "What's up, DeMarcus? Hope all is well in camp. What do you think of your opponent and the sparring he put out? What do you think he brings to the ring, and what do you feel you need to do to beat him?"
Like I said, man, he looks like he's been training, or you know, he's not just some guy off the street. But at the same time, I feel like the level that I'm on is higher than his. I feel like I can take advantage of him with the tools that I have. You know what I'm saying? I really don't see nothing special, especially when you sparring outside and not in the ring. You know what I mean? You don't know what you're gonna do when your back hit them ropes, and then I'm all over your ass. You know what I'm saying? So
we got Jordan.
It's a lot of factors.
We got Jordan Baker, pound for pound. He's just saying all my questions got answers, so just saying what's up. So those are definitely all the questions now. But DeMarcus, yeah, man, I want to thank you obviously for coming on and giving us a little bit of time to kind of peel back the layers, man, and get to know a little bit more about you. So now we know you're from Dallas, born and raised, right?
Born and raised, man. St. Paul Hospital.
And
right in the heart of Dallas.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
30, okay. And
I'm an OG.
And
yeah.
What gym?
Shawn look older than me and he younger than me.
What gym are you? What gym are you out of? Just for, because you know, I like to have people say certain things, right? I'm sure there's somebody out there that's gonna be listening to this that's probably lives around the corner from the gym that you about to mention, dying to join Border Wars, but nervous because they never got in the ring. You know what I mean? So maybe you saying the gym, maybe them bumping into you is gonna make it all the difference for them. So what gym do you normally train out of?
Yeah, I train out of Texas Select, man. It's one of the best, with the best coaches, man. Some of the best coaches in Dallas, man. Because before I was in Texas Select, I was at Maple Avenue, which is a real popular gym out here in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? The same Maurice Hooker home gym, you know what I'm saying? And Earl Spence home gym before he moved, you know what I'm saying? So they was all at Maple. That's where I came from, but now I've been at Texas Select for a little over a year, you know what I mean? And they by far some of the best coaches, you know, I've ever encountered.
In our live
Texas
chat,
Select,
in our live chat, we got Esteban who's saying congrats on winning the Golden Gloves, DeMarcus. He was also asking what weight you fight at, but I guess by now we've answered that. You at 168.
So let me ask you a question, DeMarcus. Was there any thought of maybe turning pro earlier in your life, like when earlier in your 20s or, you know what I mean, 19th? Yeah. Man,
to be honest, man, I started boxing late, man. I started boxing. My first time going to the gym, I was 24. Or, you know what I'm saying? Really, I was 18, but my first time actually joining the gym, I was 24. You know what I'm saying? So I started boxing late, and I was actually planning on going pro this year. But the whole corona stuff hit. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be looking at next year. That's why I said I'm not sure how many more fights in Border Wars I'm going to have unless y'all going to be accepting pros. But, you know.
We're going to have to get you a pro fight, man.
We can do it. We can definitely do that. With pro, you know, or people like mid-level, you know. You know, so.
Yeah, we're going to have to throw a show out there in Texas, man. Get that out there, man.
For sure. So, what weight would you be fighting at in the pros if you were gonna fight?
154. Sure, 154. See, that's why I set my weight so low. You know what I'm saying? Even though I wasn't able to make 160, I set it low because that's what I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? Because I know after that I'm going to 154. So even after this fight, I'm working on getting my weight down.
So
but I will fight mid at 168.
So at 154, what would you be trying to accomplish and be fast or be faster with the power?
Man, you know what? I feel like at 154, I would be in prime shape, man. I'd be strong and fast without, you know what I'm saying, certain weight that hold me back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would be in prime shape at 154, so that's why I'm shooting for that, for speed and power.
So quick question then. Just off the bat, I just want to know, what would you have to change in your workout regimen for you to make 154?
You know, with me, everything revolves around the diet, man, because, you know, that's how I gained so much weight in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Sitting back, eating a lot. You know what I mean?
So what's your guilty pleasure? Like, what's a guilty pleasure, if you're not to cut you? Like, what's something that you gotta have that you really shouldn't be having?
Man, it's so much, bro. I'm a foodie, man. I'm a foodie. I love food, man. I love all kind of food, man. It's like I told my girl, like, I ain't got no favorite food because I love everything. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shout out Bo's Chicken on here. It's a place out here called Bo's Chicken. Love it, man. And I love pizza too. So
you're gonna hook us up because we come to Dallas. I'm trying to get some Bo's Chicken, man.
Bo's Chicken. I'm going there.
Hey, y'all want some of that Bo's Chicken? Y'all gonna be hooked, man. I'm telling you.
I'm with it. I'm gonna hold you to that, yo.
We definitely want some chicken.
But yeah, no. But back to the question I asked you: what would you have to change? Would you have to add more cardio? You said your diet. Like, what would you go meatless? Go vegan type of diet? Like, what type of diet you talking?
Nah, mean, just the same thing I've been doing now. You know what I'm saying? Just intermittent fasting. I want to get to a point where I'm doing that, you know, as a lifestyle and not, you know what I'm saying, just to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's healthy for you. I know it's good for you. I know the benefits of it for me myself. Everybody's different, but you know, I just think intermittent fasting, man, and just, you know, keeping a steady workout regimen, and that'll give me around 154, around a weight that I can make 154 easy.
All right, cool.
All right, well, for sure, Fire D, DeMarcus, man, can't wait till we get in town Thursday. Did you give him the weigh-in and all the information he needed to know?
Yeah, so the weigh-in on Friday starts at 1 p.m. Texas time. The press conference is at 3 p.m. Texas time. For fight day, the first fight in the ring, ready to go, ding ding, will be at 1 p.m. sharp. So try to get to the gym early, as early as you can, to get, you know, I'm gonna say, yourself set up and whatnot. And yeah, let's get it popping, because you never know, these fights might end early, you know.
Same gym as last time too, DeMarcus. So you already know.
Yes, the gym I know. That is my stomping ground, man. I know everywhere around here. But yeah, man, we're gonna have to end early, man, because I got tickets to that fight, man. So
that's why I'm in control of making sure it's gonna end early. Don't worry, I got you.
All right.
And I need that bold chicken, man. I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie like you.
Text
like
me the
real.
address right now, man. But yo, next GTO, we out. Catch us on the next one. Peace. 7 p.m. tonight. Untitled is going down. No problem, DeMarcus. Catch us on the next one. Yeah, so 7 p.m. tonight is going down. Untitled. We're going to do Untitled right here on YouTube memberships. It's going down. You'll get the notification. It's going to be here. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. 7 p.m. If you haven't already put your question in, you could do that on Patreon, or you could do that right here on YouTube memberships. You'll find the post as long as you're a member, and you'll see the post as long as you're a Patreon. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Gotta go.
You already know who it is, man. It's Francis. Next up, Sports Talk. NEXUP Sports Talk. Facebook, Twitter, IG. You know the whole lot. Check us out. We got mad videos over in content. And don't forget to smash the thumbs up button and the subscribe button on the way out. We're bringing fire content. Peace, yo.
Peace.